Pat Rigsby here, and I want to talk with you about one of the most common questions that I get. How can I generate more passive income? Now, this is a really common question from fitness business owners simply because so much of what we do feels like trading time for money, and we've got to be at a certain place at a certain time. And, there's a cap on what we can do with that. I mean, we can raise our prices. Maybe we can fit more people in a training session, but there's certainly a limitation to how we can approach operating a business when we're having to be at every training session and so on and so forth, right? So I want to talk with you about kind of this concept of passive income and some ways to really take practical steps to generating more income for your time. Now, the first thing that I want to tell you about is the fact that passive is probably a misnomer. I don't know a whole lot of people who generate passive income. In fact, I can't think of too many people at all. Most of the things that we deem as passive are really just creating more leverage. We're finding ways to make every hour that we spend more and more valuable. But in my experience, every bit of income is earned in one way or another. Now, it can be earned by setting up systems that pay for it over time. It can be earned by making more for the hours that you spend. There are a variety of things that we can do, but I want you to understand that there's nothing that you're going to do that just allows you to snap your fingers and all of a sudden see your bank account grow and grow and grow. So once we have that kind of understanding out of the way, there are really kind of three things that we can do to generate more passive income. The first is just solve the problems that our existing clients have. Now, currently you're probably training clients and they're coming in to see you. They're getting their exercise, physical activity needs met, and that's great. But as part of a fitness program, as part of a weight loss plan, whatever their goals are, there are other things going on in their life or other problems they need to solve. So if they're buying supplements, and frankly, most people are that are part of a fitness business, then you should be the one selling them supplements that you believe in that can help them achieve their goals. Whether you're keeping that in inventory or you're setting them up to buy that virtually through an online portal, you selling supplements, you can make income for just introducing them to this. And with many supplements, it's a recurring process. It's going to be something that when they deplete their supply, they order more. Now, this requires you setting this up on the front end and weaving some education as to what the best options are for your clients into any conversations that you're having. But you're not going to have to work with somebody 3 hours a week to get them to make this type of purchase. So it's a high leverage opportunity for you to help them achieve their fitness goals. Along those same lines, another way that we can generate kind of high leverage income is just helping them solve nutritional problems. For really any fitness or health related goal, improving nutrition needs to be a foundational part of it. I don't care if we're talking about reducing inflammation in the body or we're talking about losing weight. If they want to move forward in their health and fitness goals, nutrition is a piece of the puzzle. And there's so much misinformation out there and so much conflicting information out there about nutrition. You can solve this problem for a client by giving them direction, by using something, whether you subscribe to just giving them really precise meal plans as part of an upgraded program, or you use a software like Coach Catalyst or Pro Coach to deliver maybe a habit-based or a sequential-based education program about nutrition. Again, these are high leverage things where you're not going to have to spend 3 hours supporting that client to still get them great results and earn you more income for solving that problem for them. So we've got this very simplistic kind of supplement nutrition component solving common problems that almost all clients have. Then the second option would be serving people who may not be able to come in and train with us. Now, online training isn't exactly passive, but it's certainly a lot more flexible. You don't have to be at the gym at 5 in the morning or at 7 at night. You don't have to meet that person in person. You can design a program and support them in a way that is very flexible to you. If they're connecting with you via text or Voxer or email, then you can reply to those messages when the timing suits you best. You can connect with these clients via phone call or video conference once or twice a month instead of 3 times a week. And you can design a program and leverage that program for a full month instead of having to set up each training session individually. So there's a lot of leverage by delivering online programs. Now, you've got people on your email list or in your contact database that were interested in achieving a health or fitness goal that maybe haven't come in to experience what you do in person. They would be great candidates where you can already leverage work you've done previously. You've got clients that may move away in the future or have moved away in the past that would be great candidates. You have a relationship, they've enjoyed how you could help them. Now you've got another means of supporting them even if they're not inside your facility. And then you also have people who may not be able to come in consistently. Maybe those people who can only make it in once or twice a month. Maybe they're on the road with their job. Maybe they live just far enough away that it's not convenient for them to be there multiple times a week. Well, maybe they can come in once a month and you support them online the rest of the way. So online training would be the second option to create a lot more leverage and create what I would consider more passive style income. And then the third option would simply be, how do we get more for every hour we're already training? We can either raise our prices, we can put more people in a training session. If we're doing one-on-one, we can gravitate to more semi-private. If we have a group environment, we can fill up more of those peak hours. Let's face it, sometimes in our facility, there's going to be downtime. That's the nature of businesses in general. Restaurants are not going to have peak hours at 3 in the afternoon, and you're probably not going to have peak hours for most target markets in the middle of the afternoon either. So how do you get more for the times that people are most likely to come in? Raise our prices, more people per session. Those opportunities are there for you. So now we've got 3 different mechanisms for creating a higher leverage business, and in turn what most people would think of as passive income. Employ 1, 2, or all 3 of those and you'll watch your income grow without really expanding your schedule. Thanks for watching. If you click the first link in either the description or the link in the pinned comment, you can get my latest book, The Ideal Business Formula, for free. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button for me. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below and I'll respond. And lastly, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm posting videos at least twice a week now, and if you turn on your notification bell, you'll be sure to get them all.